For my book talk this week, or this month, whatever, I read The Fire Within. It's by Chris DeLacy, and it's about a 20-year-old tenant in Massachusetts who is in college, and he goes and lives with a lady named Elizabeth Pennycettle. Liz has an 11-year-old daughter named Lucy, a cat named Bonington, and for a living she makes little clay dragons. The dragons aren't just regular dragons though. Actually, with this book, it talks about a couple people that we've read about, but in different ways. Liz is a descendant of Guinevere, who befriended the last dragon named Gawain, or whatever his name was. And because Liz is a descendant, she's able to make the dragons come to life. Actually, she's got some dragons that are special dragons, and she named hers Guinevere. Lucy, she's got two, and Lucy named one of hers Gawain. But for a welcome gift for David, which is the 20-year-old tenant, she made him a dragon that he named Gadzooks. Gadzooks is a riding dragon. And David, throughout the whole story, he's learning about the magic of the dragons and how it's possible for them to come to life and everything else. And honestly, it continues on throughout the whole series. There's 5 or 6 other books. First, David doesn't really believe, but when he's at risk at losing Gadzooks because of something that he said, he starts to believe in the dragons. Because he had said something about how he didn't need to turn to Gadzooks, or he didn't need Gadzooks, or something like that. And it actually hurt Gadzooks' feelings, and he was at risk at losing his fire tear, which is what brings the dragons to life. When a dragon loses its fire tear, it dies. So David, he has to catch the fire tear in time and give it back to Gadzooks. That way, Gadzooks won't die. Because losing the fire tear is like losing a soul or something like that. And that's kind of what this whole thing's about, is David learning about the dragons and then eventually having to figure out how to save his own little dragon, which I actually think this is a picture of Gadzooks, kind of, but that is the fire tear that is also the dragon's lives, and they can't lose that. It's a really good book and an awesome series. I don't really know how many people would actually like it, but I'd recommend it to anybody, and it's easy print, which means even little younger kids can read it. But if you're into dragons and other things like that, then this book will be great for you. Also, it's also about squirrels too, but that could actually be too much. So so if you're into dragons, this book is The Fire Within by Chris DeLacy, and there are 5 or 6 other ones. And so, bye!